legs with drumsticks, hitting the hits, you know, and their arms are just little, and they'd be pulling all over the place, and, you know, Amanda, she probably got bored quickly and wanted to play with her Barbie dolls or something, but the boys, they just loved it.
It's a happy household, nothing like the one Mike grew up in.
They have the greatest parents in the world. They weren't too interested in families.
Mike left home at the age of 16 after his dad tossed out his collection of Rush treasures.
It was a punishment type thing, you know. If I did something he didn't like, you know, he would go after materials that I, you know, liked, enjoyed, or whatever, and that was it. I don't do that with my children, you know. I never understood that, so. I started just living downtown Toronto and staying in these stopovers, hostels. After that, I just kept moving around and lived in the streets for a while.
The stories he tells me of his past, any child would withdraw into something. And for him, it was music, and it was the music of Rush.
Even on the street, Mike always had a few Rush records close at hand.
I'd go up to the library and listen to them all day, and then I'd just go find a place to sleep for that night.
It took him away. I think it was his escape.
Even though I was always hungry and cold or whatever, they were always there. That's that family thing.
One of the most powerful compliments I think we get is from people who say, you know, your music touched me at a time in my life where it was really important and it really helped me get through a difficult period.
That always blows my mind that, you know, rock music can have that kind of comforting effect on somebody.
Sergio, check your mic.
At rehearsal today, Mike has a more immediate issue. It's with Serge, the singer.
Syphilis. Check. Syphilis?
He's not a true die for the music Rush fan. He's more a musical theater kind of guy.
Brigadoon, Brigadoon.
So there are times when he forgets he's in a Rush tribute band and he thinks he's on Broadway.
Oh, now you're really scaring everybody. Jeff's backing up.
Sometimes I do dance, and, you know, the guys would start making fun of me because I would do all those, you know, classical dance, you know, ballet type of thing, which looks, of course, funny, you know, to this type of music.
Now, you were dancing better last time.
We told him at the beginning we don't want to see him doing any pirouettes and, you know, anything on stage that might get us beat up.
Mike's working on a dance of his own, a carefully choreographed slideshow for the band's upcoming concert.
For each song, I'm just going to do the album cover. Fade in, fade out.
It'll be his tribute band's version of the big show put on by the real Rush. But when he shows it to the guys in the band...
I just needed to reboot. That's why.
Reboot?
Yeah.
We came up with this idea a little bit too close to the show.
This could be trouble.
If you want to meet girls, do not go to a Rush concert or a Free Will concert. If you want to meet guys with pencil, you know, pocket protectors and professors from the school, yeah, that's your spot.
It's 10 hours to showtime.
Well, we got to pull out the ramp. I don't think you left me enough room for the ramp.
Dave Cornwall and the guys from the Rush tribute band Free Will have to move a truckload of gear across town to the Clubhouse bar. Rule number 1 for Rush tribute artists: never pass up a chance to practice.
It's got some good acoustics in it, though, doesn't it?
And the men who hold high places must be the ones who start to mold a new reality closer to the heart. Yes, closer to the heart. Blacksmith of the artist, forge the creativity.
Dave's rehearsal room is being stripped to the bare walls. The loading takes all morning.
It's Rush secrets.
Just packing up the monster drum set is a 2-hour job. Tonight is going to be big. It's the band's 13th anniversary. These guys are in Rush overload.
So it's 12 o'clock, right? So we're gonna take 5 minutes, and then we're gonna hit the road.
Even a trip to the clubhouse in Tempe is a tribute to Rush. Drummer Neil Peart likes to ride a Harley-Davidson motorcycle to his gigs, so that's what Rob Kippard does too.
Neil Peart's held up in such high regard, and I'm trying to emulate him to some degree.
In a few hours, the clubhouse is going to rock. Characters from Rush album covers are going to come alive on stage. That means recruiting help. And where better to find it than among their many die-hard fans?
We have the Presto Bunny. The Presto Bunny is a real good friend of ours, Vinny.
We have our Bones guy who break dances during Roll the Bones. He does the pop lock
And the fans will recreate the visual pun from Rush's 1981 album, Moving Pictures. It's a total dedication to Rush.
Hey, whatever it takes, right? I hear you, man. Rush show.
But it comes at a price.
You look warm.
Your name's Presto.
Rush fans can be pretty harsh if they want to. If you're not very good, they're gonna tell you, and they're not gonna mince words either.
They're super fans, loyal to Dave and his band. But nothing, repeat, nothing escapes their critical gaze.
The attention to detail is just,
because Rush fans notice that. I mean, you know, you'll play the greatest show in the world and go, you know, but Alex's guitar's got gold knobs. Your guys got black knobs. What's up with that?
They want this entire song to be played.
Yeah.
Note for note. They don't want any mistakes.
I mean,
they pick up on the mistakes.
No, you better do that really good because that's my favorite band. And if you miss one note, dude, I will be all over you.
Even the real Rush plays under the superfan microscope.
I've done gigs where I've forgotten lyrics, and they haven't. The air drummers are not making the same mistakes we are on stage. I can't fool these people, you know. I've got to play every note. I've got to play my best every night, and otherwise they're going to know it.
My first real experience, I went out and bought 2112.
Yeah, same here.
And listened to that on the way home.
That was a life-changing experience.
Yeah, sure it was.
That's just insane. I'd have to say that Rush has made me smarter. It's more than just a band, you know what I mean? It's the stuff that they taught you about music and about, obviously, lyrics and these, you know, the concept of individuality and then the battle of the heart and the mind and all that kind of stuff.
I want to be Alex Lifeson, really. I really, really do. I want to be in Rush and play guitar.